Guys, happy Halloween. We're back with The Haunting of Hill House, Season 1, Episode 6. I feel bad for Nell. I feel bad because her and her brother, who was on drugs, like they were the youngest of the family. And it seems like as adults, because they're the youngest and maybe the house affected them in maybe a stronger, more damaging way, it seems like they've had presumably the most problems, especially the brother who's on drugs. Anyways, guys, before I jump into the next episode, check out our Halloween shirt. It's awesome. Also, check out our mugs and other stuff that we have. And check out our Patreon. We have full-length uncut reactions. We should have released some of our movies. The plan is to do one movie a week, and I know we have filmed 3 already. So look forward to Scream, The Conjuring, Insidious. My kids want to do, what's it called? What's that video game? Five Nights at Freddy's. So we're going to try to get that out in October. We'll see. Anyways, guys, we're going to jump into episode 6 now.
In movies, they always say that they look like they're sleeping. She doesn't look like she's sleeping. She looks dead.
You might want to slow down. It's going to be a long night. You've been at that all day.
I've only seen, I think, everyone together and Luke's
So Luke's fresh off the streets?
right?
Steve says he didn't even have shoes when he found him.
Great. We get to watch him come down.
Might as well hide our purses, though.
What about Dad? Please, Luke, don't fuck this up.
Yeah, I hope Luke doesn't. But he wasn't high.
It's funny, Nellie was always trying to get all of us together in one place. Even Dad tried for years.
Someone should have told her she didn't have to try this hard.
Oh, fuck. That's terrible.
Dad's not with you.
You still don't tell him. I'm sorry. I can't. I think he's like actually clean a little while
So
now.
what was at the jailbreak?
Long story. Hey, Luke.
I thought I could do it.
I know.
She's right there.
Take your time. We can wait. Yeah. There's no rush.
It's been one shot so
Okay.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just rip off the Band-Aid.
Yeah. Let's,
Yep. That's her, Detective. Positive. Positive ID. That's Nellie, all right. She's dead. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was.
Changed every light bulb in the house this afternoon. Because if one went out tonight or tomorrow, I wouldn't have time to change it with everything going.
We don't have to stay in here. Let's sit. She's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be right there.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Oh. Come on, get it together.
She's right there. Oh, fudge. One shot, too.
Okay. Look, she went back to the house. She didn't tell anybody. And you spoke to the coroner, right?
Right?
So, you probably know more than I do.
She hung herself. Her neck was broken.
I still don't get why she'd go there in the first place.
Well,
it's coming down now.
yeah, I know.
I'm interested to see his reaction.
Sorry, I'm a little late.
That's okay.
So they have everyone run out
Fine.
and put them in?
You know.
Thanks for being here.
He just sees these children that he's disappointed.
Hey.
You have a beautiful home.
I'm just sorry that we have to be here under.
You want to go see her?
Yes, actually, if you'll excuse me.
Of course. That's why we're here.
That is an awful thing.
You did
It's beautiful.
you did a... Thank you for taking care of her. If there's a...
Jesus. I know we'll probably see ghosts, but I guess I just can't imagine being scared right now. It just feels like a member of the family died for the person watching this. What freaking house is this? Was he in the house now? It's been one shot. How'd they do this? Fuck. Alright, I take it back. I'm nervous now.
I had the strangest dream.
Jesus Christ!
Honey, don't say that.
You just said it.
You're right.
Someone broke the sanitier.
Chandelier, it just fell.
What the hell happened? Language.
We don't know.
I don't like this.
It's just a silly old storm, sweetheart.
What was that?
Sounded like a window. Which is fine. Everything's fine, okay?
Let me go check it out.
This place sucks, dude.
Sure. But the rest of you stay down here and stay away from the windows.
I've got
Watch your
these guys.
step. There's glass on the floor. It's like someone threw a rock through it.
Great.
The hell happened to the chandelier?
Hey, Cheryl, you do me a favor. Hey, it's okay. It's just the power. It's just the power. The power went out. I'm right here, you guys.
It's all right. Flashlight's in the kitchen.
Okay.
Nope, kid.
I got him.
Stay here. What's wrong with you?
You guys okay?
Mommy's seen things too. Sometimes Mommy sees people here too. But they won't hurt us, okay? They're not here to hurt us. All right, I got yours, Luke.
Tap on my hand.
Thanks, Steve. It's just a storm. A bad storm.
This wasn't forecast.
It's moving away. What'd I tell you, Nellie? It's what storms do. Where's your sister? Theo?
God damn it.
She was right there. I was holding her hand the entire time. Nellie?
Sweetheart?
No!
Why are you going away, Nellie?
Maybe she went
Damn
to
it.
her room.
Don't worry, my man. She's gonna be okay.
How do you know?
Cause I won't let anything happen to her. To any of you guys.
I just want to hear some news stories.
Serious, Theo. Might want to slow down.
But I'm trying to drink her back to life. Would you like me to stop?
She got that from your mother, you know.
Alcoholism?
Just to tell Nell that her letters to Santa would be safe and warm in the North Pole if she used a buffalo.
Okay.
The thing is, guys, you know, she would never ask for anything for herself, ever. Not once. She only asked for presents for you guys. God damn.
She knew the price the rest of us pay when someone does that, and she did it anyway. I wish she felt like she could have talked to me. I don't know why she didn't feel like she could talk to me.
Doesn't answer her fucking calls.
She was going through that wouldn't have been okay.
You said Nellie wrote you a letter once a month.
Yeah, that's right.
So maybe. You see, we're all aware of how you like to hold back information when a family member offs themselves. So I'm just wondering if there's a little more you're not telling us.
So it's gonna punch him.
Call you got from Mrs. Dudley and what exactly she said about.
Called me. She said she noticed the car out front. And, well, she went inside and she saw your sister hanging next to the spiral staircase in the library. And
Yeah, does that sound like Nell to you?
No.
She wasn't herself.
She was seeing a new therapist since Arthur. I know that.
How did she sound when she called you, Cheryl?
Wait, she called you?
Yeah, the day it happened. She called Steve, too.
Oh, did you talk to her?
No, I didn't get to.
Me either. She wasn't worried about herself. She was apparently worried about you.
I talked to her that night. And she was worried about a lot more than Luke. She said the bent neck lady was back.
There it is. Mental illness.
No.
So you hear about some of the crazy stuff she said when she was 6 years old, and you don't think that maybe you should get her some
Even if I held back anything, it was to protect you kids.
I don't need why do I need protection from the truth?
No, he's entitled.
What? What is that? What's that?
I said you're entitled.
You might want to check yourself before you start talking about the truth, Steve.
Theo's drunk. I'm just pissed. Now, this is the part of the show where you break out my goddamn book. This fight is
You took
over.
all that paranoia and craziness and you mass marketed it to jumpstart your writing career.
Really?
So don't stand and claim you up Nellie's casket and then lecture any of us about responsibility or truth while you were happy enough to exploit all of us for some blood money. That's why none of us ever took your fucking money, Steve.
Cut it out.
And you're fucking drunk. Well, we're supposed to be honoring Nellie.
You're all arguing.
Real class act, Theo.
And you don't know what I feel.
And I am allowed to process that any way that I want to.
You don't just stand there and dictate how we all grieve our dead. Fuck!
I'm fine.
Oh my God, don't touch me!
Chill the fuck out. Oh, she can see all of
I
them.
have enough of my own grief.
I don't need yours too.
Whatever that means.
You know what? I took the money, Cheryl.
Yeah.
I got my degree. I started my career. Because you know what? It's good fucking money.
Come on.
Took his money.
Why say that now?
Congratulations.
Why say that now?
Shut up. You're drunk.
But I'm right. So what now? You want to come after me?
So you just thought you'd live under my roof?
sure.
Like, no, let me get this right.
Guess we should have charged you rent after
I
all.
offered to pay rent. It's the same to money.
Well, I guess you won't have a problem paying for a place of your own, will you?
She's
know it.
falling on the goddamn ground, and I'm embarrassing myself.
We took the money too. I took the money, I guess.
Oh, that's what it was.
No, you didn't.
You keep cutting prices down to cost, right? I mean, no, the pro bono funerals, the special cases. How else was I supposed to keep the business going? I mean, look, if you think about it, we took that money and changed it into something that helped people on the worst day of their lives.
He's right. Damn it.
How much you humiliated me.
You. Don't do that.
We're done here. Everybody out.
Why don't we go back to the hotel and give your sister some space?
This is a bad deal.
Wounded. We're all wounded. People lash out. It's perfectly.
Who did this?
What?
What?
Cheryl. What?
You think this is cute?
I didn't.
Someone thought what? This was
Jesus.
This was
You were the last one up here.
No, absolutely.
You were.
not.
You were
Why
standing
would I do something
here.
Fuck!
Did you blow a fuse?
I've got a backup generator.
They're
Where's
all
your
gonna
breaker
believe
box?
now, aren't they?
Can I do anything?
Really? He's want to see that shit now? Did they use Nell for that? Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Nell?
Come on. Where did you go?
Really?
That sucks. Jesus, really? Well, that's... How's he gonna get down the stairs? Why is she not freaking out?
Liv?
Oh, really? What the fuck was that?
Liv!
How did she get past him?
Hey!
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Nope, I would just...
Liv, how the hell did you...
I would have moved.
Liv! Get away from the window!
Jesus Christ!
What the hell?
Honey?
Are you okay?
I think so. I looked in the rooms, but she wasn't up here.
What were you doing?
I looked in the bed. I'm having the strangest dream.
Slow down, slow down.
Even I saw it. I think it was a big dog. It ran right through here toward the kitchen. Okay, it's definitely something.
Where did it go?
Get the hell out of this house. I'd be freaking out. Cannot find Nellie. I'd be freaking the fuck out.
Again?
Nellie, you gonna do this?
Where'd you go? No. I just know her.
I was just wandering around in the dark. Aren't we all?
She didn't do this to herself. Neither did Mom, did she?
That's a complicated question. I'd really like to know, Dad. Know what?
That's not she didn't get it. Dad knows it too. I don't think Mom did either. Dad said that
Dad propped up Nell's crazy ideas.
No,
and
it's
this
not
is how that
crazy,
ended up.
Steve.
As soon as we leave the room, you start working on him too.
No, let's hear it.
No, I don't want... No, he's not gonna want to hear that from me,
That's
right?
what I'm talking about. I don't understand why this family has such a hard time acknowledging mental illness.
Mom, Nell, Dad's talking to himself all night.
Nell didn't kill herself, the house did. And you don't understand Hill House, Steve. You never did.
And Nell and Luke, they could see its face clearer than you kids. And your mother saw it too. And anything I did, I did it for a very good reason.
You don't get it. You're the ghost. You are, Dad. You're the spectral presence.
Come on, Steve.
I can see right through you. The only difference between you and the stuff of campfire stories is that you keep getting older.
I just tried to keep you kids safe and to protect what memories you kids still have. It's always
My
been
problem?
your
No,
problem
that's
is
not
you
my
think you know
problem.
what
My
happened that night.
My
You don't know
problem
what got
is that the wrong parent died.
That's...
One, two,
Let's go.
Oh, Theo and her husband are banging. Oh my god, really? Well, she's the hotter sister, but still. So she had an affair too.
Shirley, wait.
There you are. We were worried sick.
Where did you go?
I was freezing.
I was right here and I was screaming and shouting and none of you could see me. I raved and jumped and screamed and you didn't even look. None of you even looked.
That's going to be everyone eventually.
Ever again. Ever. I thought the house things had got you. I thought they drove you. So glad
Come on.
Never again. I promise. I was right here. I was right here. The whole time. None of you could see me. Nobody could see me.
That was an overwhelmingly just tragic, terrible episode. But it's very compelling to watch. Before I had children, like, none of this shit would ever make me cry, ever. People would always think that there's something wrong with me. At Blind Wave, I think people thought there's something wrong with me because I wouldn't cry over a lot of things. But, you know, go watch Stranger Things. And my Last Samurai reaction. Baby, you'll see me cry there. But, yeah, I think just maybe as I've become a better human being, the trade-off for that is my empathy has grown uncontrollably. So I just felt so bad for them. Like Theo said, everyone handles grief differently. I don't think that gives you an excuse to be an asshole, really. It definitely doesn't give you an excuse to be drunk and yell at people. I think they all, except Luke, I think they all were just being pretty uncool. Yeah, it ate me up because of just, you know, remembering her little sister and then the tragedy of her little sister, and Luke saying, I will never let anything happen to you, and her saying, like, I was right here and no one can see me, and then of course the ghost is there. And I'm wondering, is Nell's consciousness within that ghost? Okay, the stuff in the house, the flashback in the house, I mean, that was pretty terrifying. And the mother has no recollection of anything going on. So was that the mother, or was it a ghost pretending to be the mother? And if it was a ghost pretending to be the mother, then where was the mother? Is that something that's ever going to be answered, or is it just is it meant to just kind of scare me and understand that the mom is the mom is a part of the haunting of this house, and you know what I mean? She's somehow involved, and obviously she kills herself. The house kills her. Dude, I'm getting goosebumps. You know, in my parents' basement, it's dark, and I'm kind of scared, to be honest with you. That's why I don't like this fucking shit, but I'm going to talk about it for you guys, because it's Halloween. I would have got that family, got everyone out of that house. Maybe I'm prone to scare easily of the threat of something that's, by all counts, supernatural, fake, not real. But if I saw one of the things that they saw in this house, I'd be done. Just saying. Yeah, Steve, on that first episode, when his dad said, close your eyes, he had them open for a brief second. He saw something. The windows breaking, man, that was rough. I love the quote, watering that seed until it becomes a tree. Like, the fact that Nell was... Dude, Nell, she's like that dream girl. Like, gorgeous... just most compassionate, selfless, caring sister. But, you know, she really wasn't crazy. She was being haunted by her future self who committed suicide, but really didn't commit suicide because the house killed her. So not crazy. But the person who kept their shit together, I think his name was Arthur, the sleep technologist. When he died, the grief from her past and everything just came flooding back in. And that is like the most tragic thing. Apparently, Theo and the husband, to me, they weren't doing what Shirley thought they were doing. I just don't think they were doing that. I think I know tragedy. I've seen some things where that's not as unlikely as people think. I definitely think it's people succumbing to their weak, baser instincts. But I don't think that's what it is. This show always gives us perspective on things that we see later on down the road, new perspective, and we see it in a different light. I don't really know what else to say. It's tragic, it's sad. The show, this episode, I think was smart, and it didn't do everything it could to scare me, because I think it was just wanting the viewer to feel the tragedy of the situation and the grief of everybody. And seeing it through the eyes of the father, like, he wasn't, in that flashback, it was a little freaky. But in the modern, in the present day setting, he wasn't scared. He seems like he was used to seeing what he's seeing, the bent neck lady, and it didn't bother him. Anyways, guys, I think that's it. Wow. Hell of a show. I don't go for this type of thing, but it's a hell of a show, I admit. This show might be one of the best shows I've watched. It's a shame that it's a horror. It's not something I can really rewatch. Signs is one of my favorite movies, and that movie scares the shit out of me. Anyways, guys, before I get out of here, if you want to see the full-length, uncut reaction, and if you see me want to tear up even more, go watch that, and also supports the channel. Thank you. We're out of here.